take those 2 points and run. What a finish to that game. The Vegas Golden Knights win in these jerseys against this team 3-1. I'm gonna start tonight with the goalies because both Grubauer and Thompson played phenomenally tonight. Thompson did a really good job. Grubauer did an amazing job. He had a big workload, not a ton of dangerous chances from Vegas, but he was there. He played in his position well and he made saves, and that's what you need your goalie to do, right? And the one that he allowed in early on was from a defensive lapse where Seattle just got caught puck watching because Marchessault drives the net, has the puck towards it, and then goes behind. But Eichel goes immediately towards it and just shoves the thing into the back of the net. And the celly afterwards, the whole Jack and Rose thing, it was phenomenal. I loved it. Oh man. Little reversed, but reminded me of the picture when Eichel was lifting the cup and Marchessault was there, just like, you can tell these guys love each other. And then it was the goalie show for the first 2 periods outside of that one goal. Vegas had a couple of power plays, not able to convert because of course. And then in the third, with a 1-0 lead, which, you know, great. Seattle is forming a ton of pressure and Vegas is doing nothing but sitting back on their heels and just taking it, you know, and they do a decent job clearing it sometimes. And they have a couple of opportunities, including 2 shorthanded chances on the same penalty kill, but good defense from Seattle. And that led to a good offensive play by Seattle when they were on their own power play because Schwartz just goes to the front of the net and Riker Evans sends a shot on from the point, and Martinez doesn't really challenge Schwartz at all. He tries to get in front of the shot, but Schwartz with a perfect tip. It was a really nice tip from Schwartz to go past Logan Thompson, and it's a tie game. And it's just, oh man, so frustrating. But at the same time, you know, Vegas, you need to score more than 1 goal, right?
I am once again asking for your
goal
support.
Time is ticking down, and I'm like, man, we're really gonna go to overtime or something. And by the skin of our teeth, we're not. Waugh, Howden, and Kolazar's line are on the ice, and Waugh chips the puck in towards Howden, who's left all alone, and he streams in, goes directly to the net, barrels in, tries to get a shot off, doesn't, but Kolazar also drove to the net and is able to bang home a rebound past Grubauer. And it was challenged after a timeout for the puck being offsides, which is interesting for 2 reasons. One, I didn't realize that you could call a timeout and then challenge, but 2, there was debate in Seattle Kraken Twitter that they should have been challenging for goaltender interference and not offsides because the offsides review is really close. And if you look at it, I don't know how they couldn't get more frames than this. Vegas Golden refs, right? Thanks, Toronto. But from this frame, you can tell Howden's skate is barely onside still, and the puck hasn't crossed in yet. And then the next frame that they show, Howden and the puck are both onside.
It's too close to call! Too close to call!
It happened almost simultaneously, is what you'd kind of see at this point. But it really is just too close to call. The challenge for offsides was no good, so Vegas goes to the power play for the last minute and 20 seconds, kind of. And that's really tough. Trying to be objective about it, I don't know how you overturn that call at all. There wasn't sufficient video evidence to be able to. So it's going to stand. They probably would have had more success challenging for goaltender interference because that's more of a coin flip rather than like a 5% chance that it was offsides. Or maybe on the bench have something a little bit bigger than an iPad to be able to look at this on, but that's the NHL's problem as a whole. And so Vegas to the power play, there was an opportunity for William Karlsson to do a William Karlsson thing and score an empty net, but I don't think the Golden Knight that streamed in with him realized that he was there. So it ends up getting just dumped back in, cycled up. Vegas got caught puck washing a little bit, and Matty Beniers is trying to bank it off of Logan Thompson skating into the back of the net. And Logan Thompson just lifts his skate just a little bit instinctually, I guess, And lucky that Benier sent it along the ice because it just goes underneath it and right into the crease. And it was as if time stood still. My heart had stopped waiting to see what was going to happen. Hanifin is skating towards the net, grabs the puck and is able to clear it because no other Kraken were present, unfortunately for them. But hey, fantastic. And then we cleared it. And then Seattle grabs the puck, we create a turnover and get it to Stevenson. Stevenson flies it in from like center ice. It was from the moment it left his stick to the moment it was in the net. It was in the air the entire time. Just airmailed that into the net for a 3-1 victory for the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel, I would say, was the best Golden Knight on the ice tonight. He was just consistently making these plays and these defensive takeaways and entering the zone and in creating these opportunities. He only had the one goal and 1 point, but Logan Thompson also had a really solid game. I'm really glad that we played him tonight. His rebound control specifically was really on point tonight. And the few times that it wasn't were extremely dangerous, but just too much stress for a random Thursday night game. Our next game is going to be Saturday against Columbus, another later game, 7:30 start time or 10:30 start time, depending on which coast you're on. Alex and I will be streaming it on the PSF app, so tune in to that. And if you don't know how, check out this video right here. It's free! Anyways, it's going to be it for Game 69's nightly review. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night.